This truck was severely overloaded, causing the bus to stop on the road. You can see the truck's rear axle is broken. So, the owner spent 3,000 rupees to hire a professional repair team. The mechanic has years of experience. Using a jack under the truck, he quickly lifted the truck. He raised the truck to the right height and removed the broken rear axle. The damage was very severe, and the tires were also badly damaged. The mechanic used professional tools to quickly remove both tires. Now, he started to remove the damaged rear axle. After removing the drive shaft, he then removed the rear axle differential to lighten the rear axle. The other side's intact half shaft and wheel hub also needed to be removed. After removing the rear axle bolts, the rear axle could be separated from the truck. Then, they took the rear axle back to the repair shop. Back at the shop, the mechanic immediately started working. You could see the half shaft was severely deformed. Now, he heated the half shaft and used a hammer to straighten it. After straightening, he could smoothly remove the half shaft. Now, he could start repairing the rear axle. First, he measured the length of the fixed bracket, then started cutting. He removed the bracket. You could see this rear axle had been repaired multiple times. He removed the fixed steel plate and used a grinder to smooth the fracture surface. Then, he fixed it on the lathe and used a hammer to install the positioning ring. Then, he welded the positioning ring in place. After welding, he used a chain to splice the rear axle. After splicing, he cut the fracture surface to increase the welding interface. Then, the mechanic welded for 10 minutes. After welding, he used a grinder to smooth the welding surface. After grinding, he reinforced the splicing surface with a steel plate. During welding, he used a hammer to adjust the steel plate's curvature. After half an hour of effort, the rear axle was repaired. Then, they quickly rushed back to the truck site. With the perfect cooperation of the team, they installed it step by step, working into the night. They divided the work clearly, installing the wheel hubs and tires on both sides. The mechanic at the bottom installed the differential. First, he applied sealant to prevent future oil leaks. Then, he installed the differential. After fixing all the nuts, he started installing the drive shaft. Then, he added lubricating oil. Because the team had years of on-site repair experience, every step was very skilled. Finally, after installing the tires, the truck with the broken rear axle was repaired. How long do you think this repaired rear axle will last?